Good morning, everybody. So today I actually was able to film an intro for today's Get Ready With Me. So this is today's look, and then this is today's outfit. And I did put on my bow and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoy this Get Ready With Me. So without further ado, let's get ready together. Okay, everybody, so now I'm filming on my tablet because my phone does not have any more space. So I ended up doing my eyeshadow, but I did want to go through the eyeshadow palettes that I did have planned for the use of today. So I have the W7 Soft Hues Rose Quartz palette. I'm going to go through these very quickly because I'm already late. I gotta go and I gotta leave. I have the Totally Plastic from Iggy. I did use this, so this is a repetitive from last week, but that's okay. I have the Cara Beauty Escape The Ordinary palette. Very, very pretty. I have the Sea Color Galaxy palette. Also very pretty. I have the I Heart Revolution, the Cotton Headed Mini Muggins palette. Pretty. And I have Cara Duo palette in You Had Me at Aloha. I have another Cara Duo palette in this Say Hello. Yeah. So starting off this look, I did go in with the I Heart Revolution Muggins palette, and I took the shade, just this little pink salmon shade down here. And then I realized that it just wasn't packing in the way that I wanted to, so then I took the Cara Duo palette in Say Hello, and I took the shade Yummo, and I packed that all on the lid. And then I went in back in with the Muggins palette, and I took that shade to blend that out. Then to blend out everything else, I took the Totally Plastic palette, and then I took this like milky pink shade. And then just to slightly darken it up, it's really not much of a difference, I took the shade Sorbet from You Had Me at Aloha. And that's it. So I do need to do my liner, but I am going to do a black eyeliner. And I only have one liner brush, so I am going to go in and do my eyebrows first. So I'm taking my Amuse brow powder and just going in with that lighter shade that I always do. And I'm just going to do my brows. Now I do have a new product today. This is the Essence Thick and Wow Fixing Brow Mascara Volume and Fibers in the shade 02 Ash Brown. And I did do this cool tone eyebrow mascara just because I always have an issue of doing my eyebrows way too dark, and that's not cute. So before I set my face, because I did try this yesterday and it got caught with my powder, so I'm going to set my brows first and then I'm going to set my face after this. Now I chose this color just because it is more on the cool tone side, and I feel like this just matches my eyebrows a lot more, especially because I tend to just go more darker with my eyebrows. I'm just gonna let the hairs just stand a little bit and let the eyebrow gel just set and dry just a little bit more before I go in and style them. Now while we're letting that set, I'm going to go in with my base color shade. I'm taking the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stain in the shade Pinkies Up, and I'm just going to apply that on my lips just to let the base shade settle in. And I'm going to go in with my main color. I feel like now our brows have pretty much been set, so I'm going to just take the spoolie and just style them. See how it just takes off some foundation right here? So to combat that, I'm going to go in with my concealer brush and then just going over that, just dabbing it in. Because it's not set yet, you can still have some wiggle room to move some stuff around. See, it just cleaned it right up. And I'm going to just dab up the front just to make sure that these are the lightest part of my eyebrows. Now I am going to go in and set my face. I do have this Maybelline Fit Me powder in 130 Buff Beige. So I am going to rotate between this powder and my Rimmel powder just because the Rimmel powder is slightly lighter, and like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, my foundation has been way too light lately, and especially it was very, very noticeable yesterday because it did get slightly tanned. So I'm just going to go in with this powder just because it's not super light. Making sure all that cream product is nice and set before I go in with the powder versions of my products. Now that we've applied our pressed powder, I'm now going to get in with our loose finishing powder. It says the Fit Me Light Medium. I only have this loose powder, and I do have a just regular translucent ColourPop one, but it is slightly lighter and I don't want to mess up my makeup because I have not used that ColourPop powder in a while, and I don't want to mess up my makeup in case it's way too light, because the whole reason I chose to change my foundation was so that I can combat having super light makeup. I just realized that I was supposed to do my liner and then clean it up, and I've already applied powder. Today's video is very chaotic. My iPhone decided to die mid eyeshadow. Says that I have no more storage, and then my tablet is big. It's, I believe, a 13-inch, so it is heavy and it's a lot. Now the reason I have a bigger one, before you start asking, is because I do draw, and I was in biochemistry, so I would draw like the molecules and stuff, and it would basically just be that, because I didn't plan to buy any other device for school. I was just going to use my tablet all 4 years for biochemistry. But yeah, just in case you were curious. So I am going to go in and do my liner just to let the loose powder and pressed powder just settle in. There's nothing really to settle in, but we're gonna let it settle in. So now I'm gonna go in and do my liner. So I'm just taking the Cara Beauty Duo palette, and You Had Me at Aloha, and I'm taking this shade Half Light. It's just this black shade. So I'm going to do that for my liner. Oh, it just took, oh god, okay, well that's fun. Did you guys see that? Did the camera catch that? I went like that to my nose, so now I gotta clean up my nose. Thankfully my nose is the part that I don't really put a whole bunch of powder on. And this came out way too thick. And this one's too thin. And this one's coming out really light. Okay, but tell me why they're even. Why are these even? Why are they even? Out of all the days, they come out even today when I feel like my makeup is just not looking as, or at least, okay, no, I actually feel like my makeup is coming out really pretty today. It's just the chaos that ensued while I was doing my makeup today. Okay, so I'm just going to take the concealer brush and very, very lightly just clean it up. The good thing is that for some reason they came out really nice today that I don't really need to clean it up. that's great. But I just went in gracefully, just very lightly. Oh, I do need to clean up my nose. Okay. I think that's as best as it's going to get. It has before, because it's starting to pick up the powder. It's fine. I wear glasses. No one's gonna see it, honestly. So I do have a new contouring powder. It's the Essence Contouring Duo Palette in the shade 10. It just says lighter skin. Looks like this. I got this because it is cool tone and it just matched the bronzer palette pretty well. And it is very light, so I feel like it's going to be a little more natural. Hopefully it is natural. So I'm going to go in with the same bronzing blush from Moda that we used earlier to blend out the cream one. And I'm going to just take the darker shade of the two. I'm going to just dab it just to see what it does into the light one and just apply it where I would apply normally my bronzer. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so it is pretty pigmented. Not super, but this is great. Okay, so I'm really just applying my contour just right here, just to make sure that this is where I want it. Okay, so I do actually really like this one. Not patchy or anything. It blends pretty well. It does have that coolness to it. So as per usual, I'm going to take my Essence Matte Bronzing Sun Powder in the shade 03 Chocolate Sundae. Taking the side that we did not have the Essence one, nor the cream side, I'm just going to take that and apply it where I did my contour, just because this is slightly warmer, so it just matches my skin a little more. That's pretty. So I'm going to take whatever is left on my powder brush just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. Because my biggest thing is, yes, it may look nice and blended in this mirror, in this lighting, but it never usually, but I do run the risk of it not looking nice once I'm out there in person with someone who can see, because I don't have my glasses on. So before we finish up the eyes, I am going to just finish up the rest of my face. So I'm going to take my Daiso blush brush and going in with the clean side, and I do have some blushes today that I want to use. So for blush today, there's nothing really new, so I just have my Essence The Berry Connection 04, Stila Soul Seduction, and my Muse palette. So let's see which one we want to go in with first. So I really want to try this bubblegum pink. I haven't used it in a really long time. Whenever I go for this palette, I always just reach for this peachy shade. But I'm going to take the clean side once again and just lightly going in to the Muse palette. And let's see. Oh, that's so pretty. It's so cute. It is very baby pink. So I'm just going to mainly place the color right here and then just blending it out. Next, I'm going to take the Stila Soul Seduction, same side that we did the Muse powder, and then just slightly going over it, making sure that everything's blended, and then just taking it in here as well. For our final last blush, I'm going to take the Essence Mosaic brush, same side that we've been using the other shades, and then just tapping into every color. Oh, that's a pretty color. That looks very pigmented, so let's just lightly dab it onto the highest point where I want our blush. And then I think I'm just going to go in with the side that we blended out the cream blush, just to blend the shade out, because I feel like there's so much product on the other side. Oh yes, darker that it adds dimension, but not too dark. that it's way harder to blend. So for my highlight brush, I'm going to take this BH03 blush. It's just super small, super cute. It is quite fluffy as well though. Oh wait, I was actually going to go in with a C color one, so I'm just going to apply this right here, very little bit. And I'm going to just take off the excess on my palm. So I did apply just a little bit of the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlight. So you have this highlighting palette. It's called the Strobe Illuminating Palette from C Color Cosmetics. Packaging is so pretty. So before my makeup changed, I would do my eyeshadow, my blush, my lip color. They would all match pretty well, and I would also match it to my highlight. It was so much fun. So I want to get back into doing that because I just miss doing that part of my makeup. So I'm going to go in with the light pinky shade, taking the BH brush, and I'm going to apply just right here in the center of where I applied the e.l.f. one. Now because we did apply the e.l.f. one just a little more out, this becomes the center shade, but when I move you can see that both highlights in person. It looks really great, and it adds just dimension right there. And I feel like this trick just also makes the nose slightly smaller. And same thing with here, since we applied it more widely, the e.l.f. one, I'm going to just apply this very almost in the middle, just to make sure it adds dimension. I don't know if it picks up on camera, but it does pick up in person. It does look very different, and I love that a lot. Now if you want to go in with even more dimension, you can go in with the lightest shade right here, because it is the lightest compared to the pink one and the e.l.f. one. I'm just taking it right there in the center. Now I would do this looking straight into my mirror and just applying it right there. So it just adds even more dimension. It looks absolutely beautiful once it's caught into the light. Now I'm just going to take my finger and just take the pink highlight very so slightly and apply it to my highest points of my cheek. I'm going to add dimension with this light one. Now this does pick up a little bit more than the pink one, so just taking just a little bit on my hand and then just applying it straight where the light would catch. Just making sure that it is blended with that pink highlight. See how much dimension it just adds? So when you're looking to the side, there is dimension there, and it's not just that pink highlight, if that makes sense. In person, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going to go in and finish our eyelids, so I'm going to go in and curl my lashes. Now one thing about that Cardo black shadow, for some reason it just always transfers. So I'm just taking what I use for my lower lash. Oh, this is the AOA Studio F138. It did just make my, it did honestly made it look like my eye bags are a lot worse than what they actually are, but you know what, it's fine. I think I might just take this milky shade and then just go over it, see how much I can take off, because this is not looking cute. Yeah, I feel like because it's a black shade, it's gonna be harder to blend, so honestly, just roll with it. You know what, we're gonna make it look like it was intentional, even though it was not. So at least now I know, because I keep forgetting. I remember there was something about the Cardi Beauty palette, which is why I never really reached for it. It's because it transferred, especially the black shade. Or whenever I would use one of those shades for liner, it would always transfer. I don't know how that happens, but that's one of the few palettes that does do that. So now that we've curled our lashes, I'm now going to go in and apply some mascara. I do need an inner corner, so I'm just going to take, and I do kind of want to add some shimmer. I feel like it needs some shimmer. But before I do that, I'm going to just do my nude liner. Oh, I'm really hating that transfer. It just made my look kind of dirty. And it just looks really gray underneath there. Looks like a very badly done aegyosal, like contour. That's not cute. It's okay. It's okay. We're already running late. So my shirt does have some yellow to it, so I kind of want to add some glitter. But it also has blue in it as well. So I was thinking of going in with my Peri Pera and then doing this glitter shade, or going into the Totally Plastic and then taking this yellow one, or going in with both, using this as my main glitter shade, then using this as an inner corner. I don't know exactly what I want to do, if I'm honest. Oh, and then I also have the C Color Galaxy palette. I have this shade Stellar. It is pinky and it does have that blue tone. So I think I'm going to go in with this one just because it does settle in. So I think I'm going to go in with that yellow one. Or actually, to change it up, I think I'm going to take the W7 Soft Hues one, because there is also a yellow in here. And it is also a brighter yellow. It doesn't fit the yellow of my shirt. The Iggy one fits the yellow in my shirt more, but just for the sake of using different palettes, I think I'm going to take these two instead. Going in with the C Color Galaxy palette, taking Stellar, I'm going to take this BH2 brush. It's just this flat eyeshadow brush, pretty dense too. So just taking the shade Stellar. Now these are kind of crumbly, so instead of swiping it, I'm going to just dab my brush in the shade and also just dabbing it also in my eye. So it made my eyes just very shimmery and very glittery. It's such a beautiful shadow. I really want to go in with the Peri Pera one just because it does have those blue specks and everything. I think I'm just going to just apply that very little bit. So I think I'm gonna, there's some, yeah, I'm just going to take too little, keeping my eyes open just so I don't apply too much. I'm really just trying to get the bluish glitters. It's the slightest bit of glitter. So now for the inner corner, I'm going to take the Totally Plastic. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm actually going to do the Hues one so that I can start using my other eyeshadows. So I'm going to take the Soft Hues one and then just take the same highlighting brush because it does have that little base. I'm just going to take just a little bit, and this shade is also quite crumbly. It's the same thing, just dabbing it in. Actually, that looks really, really pretty. It doesn't pick up that yellow color as much because this is a more fluffier brush. But this turned out really pretty. So instead of going in and changing my brush, I'm just going to do this. Very, very glittery. It does have the slightest yellow sheen because we used a more fluffier brush, but it's so pretty. There's really not much way to fix it. Or maybe let's do my liner, my nude liner technique. Just going to go over it. If we can minimize it at least a little bit right here, then that'd be honestly just so much better than what it's looking like. Okay, so this one is much more worse, so I applied just a little bit more of that. Off the excess on my palm of the AOA one that I used for my lower lash line, and then just kind of just dabbing it in and trying to bring it up so that it meshes into that gray shadow or the black shadow that just turned gray. So it slightly helped. It's just, I feel like when I'm talking to someone, you will see that there's still some gray shadow here and that the liner didn't really blend as well. it got kind of stuck to the powder. So honestly, I think that's as best it's gonna get, and it's fine. I don't think there's any way of fixing it other than just wiping off that entire makeup right there. And that'd be a lot because then I had to reprime with my eyeshadow primer, let it set, apply concealer again. It'd be too much because I'm pretty sure even with concealer it would stick to the powder as well. And then I do like the shade now that it's settled in and it's been a couple of minutes. I do like the shade. I'm going to work on it a little bit more. I think it's because I didn't do my eyebrows dark today as usual that it just looks slightly a little too lighter and more ashy. But I think it's because this is a cool tone look. It will match pretty well. So now moving on to lip color. I do have quite a bit of options. I chose for today's look. So I already did apply my base shade in e.l.f. Glossy Lips and Pinkies Up. I have the Profusion Scary Cute liquid lipstick. I have no idea what shade this is, but it is just this baby pink. I have this Morphe baby pink lip gloss in the shade Attention. I have this Daiso lip gloss from the GRWM in the shade 4. And then I have my all-time favorite Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Must Have. And lastly, I have my Neutralizer lip gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. I do want to introduce what a neutralizer is to me. If you don't know what a neutralizer it is basically something that will mesh any color that you already have and neutralize it into a more suitable tone for your skin tone. So before I had this Smashbox, or no, it's actually a Buxom. It's either a Smashbox or a Buxom lip gloss. I have no idea where I left it. I put it away because I kept using it, but I also need to finish it up because it is quite old. So I'm gonna look for that. And then I ended up finding this one due to TikTok. Everyone is recommending this, and I finally found it in store. It's a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. It looks quite dark in thing, but when you apply it, it is kind of like the shade of the packaging, but mixing it into shades, it just neutralizes it. So this is now my neutralizer lipstick, and you guys will probably see this so much more because in these my get ready with me's, because it's never perfect and sometimes you need to go in and do something else. Okay, so I need to hurry up. This video has been going on quite long and I still really want to film like b-roll, show you guys my actual outfit in nice lighting, and then like do like the finished look and do an intro, because I really want to start doing intros so you can see the final look and making sure that you actually want to realize if you actually want to watch it for the sake of this look. But yeah, these get ready with me's are so much fun, and I'm trying to do more talkative ones instead of just talking about the products that I'm using. So I'm working on it. I mean, like I said, my YouTube channel is getting better every single day. In every single get ready with me video, it's coming out so much better than when I started. And I'm so glad that you guys are following me on my journey. To my 2 viewers who watch this, I absolutely love you. Okay, I'm getting sentimental. Let's finish getting ready. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't really know what I want to go in because this shade has already been settled. The gloss has pretty much been faded. Absolutely gorgeous. So I love this one so much. It doesn't even look loved either, but I've used this so much last semester. I kind of want to go in with this one for sure, like as a top, like right here. Then this one, I feel like this one's way too cool tone, so I'm leaning towards this one. And then I kind of want to try out this one because I've never used this, so let's test it out. Why not? I never have time to test out any other makeup. So this is the Profusion Spooky Cute liquid lipstick, and I'm going to try and do a gradient lip. Let's see what it looks like. Honestly, it smells like Profusion makeup. Profusion makeup has a smell, it's kind of like vanilla-y, like marshmallow. Wow, So that's an interesting shade. Take this brush. This is the MSQ one. I got this from Amazon. We use this. Oh wait, the cut portion, my eyeshadow portion was cut off. So I use this in my eyeshadow look today. And I'm just going to take this and blend it out, and let's see what color we get. Wait, that's actually quite cute once it's blended out. By itself, it's not that cute, but once it's in and blended in, it's quite pretty. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Just applying it more towards the outer edges and then blending it in to try and get a gradient effect. So it does look very, very purpley pink. Very, very cool tone. Not exactly what I would wear for this look. I don't even think this shade would fit me. This would be a nice pink nude. Like a pinky purpley nude, but not with this color story on the eyes. I wouldn't particularly wear this like this. This isn't even a shade that I really would typically go for, but it's quite pretty. I don't know if I want to just go in with this and then go in with my neutralizer and see what it would do. Or if I want to go in with this one. I think I'm going to go in with this one first, just to play it safe. Because I really don't want to be taking off my lip. Let's see what this does in the middle. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, as a gradient, that's really pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to focus this on the center. That is so pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to leave mainly that color, and I'm just going to take whatever is left of the gloss and just blending it down so that the color mixes in with that shade. That's so pretty. Okay. I don't even know if they make this anymore. This is a really, really old product, but I still love it and I still use it and it still smells fine. So I use it. So this is the Bare Minerals Must Have Gloss. I guess the shade is Brilliant. I don't know. Yeah. Where'd it go? How did I already lose it? Oh, yes. These two, so pretty. It's so pretty. It matches the look of the blush and the eyeshadow really well. Oh my goodness, this is what I miss about my old makeup routine. So the good thing is that I'm mixing in my newer routine, but also going into how I used to do my makeup before. So this is actually really fun to get ready with me so far because, oh, this is so much fun. Oh, I miss doing like monochromatic looks like this. It's so much fun. Okay, I need to hurry up. I really do. Okay, but I do kind of want to go in with my neutralizer and see what it does. So I'm going to take it towards the center. Ooh, that's pretty. So just deepened up the color just ever so slightly and neutralizing it so that it fits me more. Ooh, so I'm just going to apply this in the center. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so this lip combination, very, very pretty. It's like this mauve-y pink tone, and then I went in with this so it neutralized it to fit my skin tone so much better. That's so pretty. So yeah, I'm going to go in with my nude liner trick and I'm going to just clean it up ever so slightly. So I think that's it for today's makeup look, guys. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. I'm gonna go put on my outfit, show you guys my body fragrance combination of the day. So I'm actually I actually have just a slight bit more time. So I think I'm actually be able to show you guys the full get ready with me and show you guys my backpack and my body fragrance combination of the day. So I think actually before I go in and show you guys my outfit, I'm just going to show you guys what I have here. I have my Melody box of stuff here. So I have quite a bit of items to show you guys. So I have these 3 hair accessories that I was in between of. I think I'm leaning more towards this one because it does match my eye look, but then this one matches my lip slightly. I think I like this one so far. And then I had this one as a headband that I was going to just make as a headband. This one fits it, but I think I'm gonna go in with this one. So I'm actually gonna go in with this one. I'm gonna do a half up, half down hairstyle. And then for body combination of the day, I'm gonna start off with the Equate baby oil in the pink bottle. For my body fragrance and lotion, I'm going to go in with the Bodycology Sweet Love Body Cream with moisturizing rich butter complex. It's just this rosy one. And then I'm going in with the matching body spray. These are at Walmart. These are like $3.97. I chose this shade just because it's super fresh. And I thought it was going to be hot today, but it's not. But it's going to be fine because then I can really test this out today. I haven't used much of it, and I don't remember how much this smells like actually once it's on the body. And then to top it all off, I actually got this like 2 days ago. So this is the Clean Reserve, or it's the Clean Classic Flower Fresh perfume. This retailed for like $25 at Marshall's, and the bottle just looks like this. It's so pretty. Doesn't it go so well with the pink? Now I want to top it off with this one, just because my Clean Reserve perfumes just match. Just stay on slightly longer. These last pretty long though. I absolutely love these, but just for safer measures, I'm going to go in with this one. And I also just want to test it out as well. So I'm going to go in with this one to top it all off. And then for deodorant, I'm going in with this Dove 0% aluminum rose petal scent. Just because this is more of a flowery, rosy scent, so I want to do that. Oh, I will also probably put a picture of, but I do want as a base lotion, because this is quite moisturizing, but I don't really like applying this every single part of my body. So I'm gonna go, I'll probably insert a picture here, but it's the Suave Shea Butter. It's also pink as well. It smells very, very clean, and I love it to mix with more rosy scents. So I'll insert a picture of that, or I will shoot some B-roll for this and insert it here. So I'm gonna go put on my outfit, do my hair, and then I'm going to do my body fragrance, and then I think I do have some time to shoot some B-roll and then do like a nice pretty intro. So thank you guys so much for getting ready with me, and I'll see you guys at school. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's Get Ready With Me. Bye, love you. And I am back. So I put on my outfit. So today I'm wearing this Hello Kitty shirt from Five Below. I put on my pink bow, super cute. So I don't really have any jewelry today. I don't know where it went. I was going to wear like these really cute like little gold earrings, but I don't know where they went. So no jewelry today. And I applied my body fragrance and everything. It was, yeah. So this is it for today's look, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.